My EDC video has kind of blown up in the last couple days. There's been a lot of views on it. And I realized it's from 2023. My work EDC video is from 2024. So I figured it was time to do an updated video. So start here. These are the sunglasses that I carry. I've shown these before. These are the Spy. They're Montana. I picked them up off the Mack truck. Honestly, they're polarized. I actually really like them. I like the way they look. They came with this nice hard shell case. I added this. This is the cleaning cloth. But it's like, it's not like hard. It's not like plastic, but it's hard, you know, cloth. And they work perfect. I like them a lot. I don't work in these. These are not safety glasses, but they're perfect for around and about. So that's the first thing. And then any kind of hat, I just usually keep, like, this is a hat, John Deere. You know, this is a Flex Fit. I picked these up. I think I picked this one up at a John Deere ag dealer here in DFW. But just a hat. And then my shirt pocket, I keep my phone. So this is just my phone case because I'm recording with my phone. But I did upgrade a phone. It's a iPhone. It's a 15. It's not the Pro. I probably should have got the Pro, but I didn't really think about it till after I got it. And this is the case that I got. I actually just picked this case up like 2 weeks ago. It's the OtterBox Simeoni or something. All the stuff will be linked below, but it's got the MagSafe rings. It does support wireless charging, and this is hard plastic, which I really like, but then the sides are rubber. I actually really like this case. I had the Apple fine woven case, but it got really dirty and disgusting, and it was starting to peel. So I picked this one up. I think I picked this up at Target, but they make, you know, it's not the super heavy-duty OtterBox like I have for work, but it works good. So that's there. And then I decided on the belt. So I was carrying that, or I did have that belt that was, I still use it. It's the Groove Life belt, but it works good for work because it's nice and it's rubbery and everything. But I decided to pick up, this is the belt that when I'm not at work, this one's too too rigid for me. So this is the Core Essentials. This is a carry belt, and it's, I think, X7, I think. It's got this buckle, which I really liked. There was a bunch of different buckles, and I like the Core Essentials belts because they make, like, if you are in like a more dressy environment, they make a really nice dress belt. This is just the belt that I wear. It's canvas, but it's got like, it almost has like wood in it because you have to trim it. But then it's got the ratchet system. These belts are kind of expensive. I picked this one up on Amazon. I think it was $60. But see, it's got the ratchet system. And this thing really, really honestly works. I like this belt a lot. This is the belt. If I'm not at work, I use this belt. I don't use this belt at work because it's too rigid and like bending over or climbing on stuff, like it just does not work. So that's the belt that I use when I'm not at work. And this thing's held up. This thing's about a year old, honestly. This thing is really held up. I would definitely recommend these. I did a post on Reddit asking about like what's a good CCW belt, and pretty much everybody said this. And me being like a bigger guy, it keeps my pants up. Like I can walk like through a mall or something super long distances, and it works perfectly fine. You can just ratchet it, and then when you get in the car, you know, you can just flip it, and you can, if you sit down or whatever, you can just loosen it. It's super easy to adjust. That's what I like about it. And the nice thing too is you can trim it. So you see all these measurements here. You take these 2 hex keys out, and this little thing pops up, and then you can trim it. You trim this side. So I would definitely recommend the Core Essentials belt. They make leather ones that are the same thing, but they look like leather, tan ones. I just picked the black one just so it looks better. And then I started carrying, I don't carry the Leatherman on the weekends because one thing about this belt is it's thicker. So like the Leatherman holster does not fit on here. And you can see, like, let me show you with this knife. It just doesn't really, like it fits, but like it's a lot thicker. So I started carrying, this is the Milwaukee Fastback. It's the 48221505. I'm not sure if they make an updated version, but this thing is super nice because, okay, it's got a bottle opener on it. If you use that sort of thing, it has the screwdriver, which has got a Phillips and a flathead, and it's got a 1/4 inch. Screwdriver locks, which is nice. And then it has just a plain old razor blade. It has like a little wire stripper here. And then I like these because, you know, if this side gets dull, you can just basically flip it over. And then if I can get it in there. And then this one also has the extra blade storage right here, which you can just slide this over and it's got an extra blade. So I feel like this is a really great EDC option if you don't want, some people don't like Leathermans or don't like pliers or whatever. So this is a great option. So I carry that on the weekends. That thing is like, I got that in Hawaii. So that thing's probably like 6 years old. So then I upgraded my carry also. So again, there's no magazine. This is unloaded. But I opted for the Glock 42. If it'll focus there. I opted for a Glock 42. Yes, I know it's 380, but I had the 43X. But the problem that I noticed with the 43X is I wouldn't carry it because 10 rounds of 9mm and the 43X being thicker, it was just uncomfortable to carry. So I would just not carry it. And I'm like, that's probably not the best idea. So I did opt for the 42. Yeah, it's 380, but it's better than nothing. And of course, I went back and I got a hog holster with their ulti clip and then the thin kydex. I've done a video on the hog holsters, so I definitely, first thing I did was go back and get a hog holster. So I would definitely recommend those. And then these are the Airpods 4. I've shown this Airpods in a video before. Wow, their ricks are really dirty. But Airpods 4, gotta have Airpods 4. And then I still have the little Streamlight. It's a single AAA. It's got a bunch of wear on it. This rides with me, work, not work, whatever. I carry that with me. And then in that same pocket, I keep these, which I've done a video about that, and these is a EDC. So these are the Knipex, the 125s, the 5-inch. I've done a video comparing the 4 to the 5s, and I carry the 4s. These are the 5s, excuse me. I carry the 5s. These things are super, super handy. So that's pretty much everything there. And then this is the wallet that I carry. I did have the Apple wallet, but I got rid of that. I didn't have that many cards, so it was two things to keep track of, so I just opted for this wallet. I found it on Etsy. I think my wife found it originally. This is the second one. I got one, I don't know, probably like 8 years ago, and it finally, it ripped right here. So I found the same seller, and I just bought another one. And it has 4 cards. You know, some people need more than 4 cards, but it's got 4 cards, 2 on each side, and then you can keep a little bit of cash in the middle if you want or whatever. So it works for me. It's leather. Somebody makes it. I don't remember where it came from, but all this stuff will be linked down below. So if you want to see that, it'll all be linked down below. So that's my EDC, basically, non-work version. Everything I carry with me pretty much everywhere you go. So hope you liked the video. You know, like, comment, subscribe. All the YouTube algorithm stuff would be much appreciated.